The latest Republican vote in the House, obviously we saw on the Senate side that they prescribed $880 billion in cuts to the Energy and Commerce Committee as a way to kind of cloud what they were doing. The reality is the only way to cut $880 billion from the Energy and Commerce Committee is to cut Medicaid. That's it. The math doesn't math unless you cut Medicaid if you're prescribing cuts that large to that certain committee. Same concept applies with the Agriculture Committee. They prescribed $230 billion in cuts to that committee. Only way to do that is to cut food stamps. And so can you talk about that in relation to into the bill that was just passed, or the budget framework that was just passed out of the House?
Just last night, there was a big fight about whether they would cut your healthcare and food program for needy kids and families by a lot or by a ton. Now, where there was no debate amongst Republicans on the House or Senate side was whether they were going to give a billionaire tax cut. They just were having a debate about whether to slash or whether to destroy Medicaid as we know it. And they came together with an agreement that they want to come and hack away dollars from healthcare and from food programs. These are the sorts of things that we've all jointly contributed to benefit us. They want to take those tax dollars. It is the biggest redistribution of wealth away from working class people to their billionaire donors. That's what they agreed to. But they haven't gotten out of the woods yet, because now they've got to go to committee and they've got to bring it back to a final vote. And they only got this thing through the House by one vote.
Yeah.
So if we turn up the pressure at this moment, if you make the phone calls, if you march, if you talk to your neighbors, if you post online, if you reach out to your representative, if you hold a town hall, then it could be you. It could be you watching at home and people that you know that save Medicaid as we know it, that save food stamps as we know them. Look, the average person surviving, making sure they've got their kids' food on food stamps, it's like $3 a meal that they're getting. And they're coming for that money in order to give out trillions of dollars in tax cuts that basically almost all of it goes to big corporations and the wealthiest people on the planet. That is nuts. And it doesn't make sense to independent or conservative voters either. So get the word out. We as Democrats need to stand and fight and not roll over and play dead in this moment.